you mentioned that that the research supports engagement, and you kind of fell into it because the research supports it. I know you've done a lot of research yourself. So if you were going to summarize some of your major findings about engagement, what would you say they are?
Well, I don't think that we've discovered anything.
Okay.
I think other people have done that. So other people discovered that engagement is super important and that OTRs are a way to do that. What we wanted to know is, how often do teachers use these, number one? Number two, what can we do to increase the degree to which they're familiar with and use these things? So number one, we found they don't really use them at rates. Now the idea that 3 per minute is not our finding. That's from a ways back. I think Kevin Sutherland and Phil Gunter and others really are the ones that showed us that. But again, we wanted to know if that's effective. Are people doing that? And by and large, they're not.
You found out they're not.
They're not. So then the next question is, well, then how do we
Get them to do more.
get them to do it? And to be honest, I don't think that question's been answered.
Okay.
One thing that doesn't work, telling them to do it more.
Right.
But it's like telling kids, it's like, you're not doing algebra well. Do algebra well. I think when we think about changing adult behavior, we have to use the same logic we use for changing kid behavior. So we have to be explicit. We have to give them a reason.
Right.
We have to show them how, and we have to engage them instead of talk at them.
Right.
And we need to practice with them and give them formative feedback. So I think coaching
is going to be one of the keys.
is going to have to be the key. Now, how we organize that, et cetera, I don't think we've completely figured out yet, but it's going to have to be there.
Well, that was going to be one of my follow-up questions. Was I was going to ask, how do we get teachers to, if we know that the science says 3 per minute, how do we get teachers to do that? And it sounds like it's, like you said, it's going to take more than just telling them that. It's going to take coaching and
So teaching
teaching them well.
teachers to teach.
Makes sense.